The WNBA All-Star starters have been announced, y'all. They've been announced. Y'all want to guess who not starting? Hey, listen, some people don't belong in certain conversations.
And the front court players, Boston, Napheesa Collier, Nika, Satou Sabally, Breanna Stewart, and Angel Wilson. All right. And down here, Boston, Jonquel Jones, Alyssa Thomas. No Angel Reese, folks.
The WNBA All-Star starters have been announced, and the reactions? Chaos, debates, hot takes flying all over the timeline. But at the center of it all, one question keeps coming up. Where is Angel Reese? Not in the starting five, not on the reserves list, not even close. This isn't just a surprise, it's a statement, and it speaks volumes about what the WNBA world is really looking for.
Being the face of the WNBA, you would think Angel Reese is leading the league in votes. Not only is the self-proclaimed Barbie not in the lead, Angel Reese isn't even close to making the top 10.
Let's start with the names we did expect. Aliyah Boston, Napheesa Collier, Angel Wilson, Breanna Stewart, Satou Sabally. These women are putting in work night after night. They're consistent, efficient, dominant. But when fans scrolled through the announcement, there was one name they expected to see but didn't, Angel Reese. And this wasn't just a snub from the starting lineup. She didn't make the list of reserves either. No asterisk, no honorable mention, just flat out missing. That's jarring for one reason.
Keep it real. Did y'all think Angel Reese was going to be started? Wait. Don't get mad at me. Why you bringing up Angel? Hey. You don't tell me nothing, because I'm going to tell you something. Listen, man. Them Instagram followers and all that, it don't translate to the court. Y'all not voting, bro. It's as simple as that. These starters are about, you got like fan votes come into play here. Y'all wasn't voting for her like that, bro. Stop it. Just stop.
Angel Reese hasn't exactly been flying under the radar. She's been everywhere. Press conferences, brand deals, viral tweets, exclusive interviews, magazine spreads. She's been crowned one of the faces of the league by Forbes, featured in multiple league promos, and paraded as the future of women's basketball. But when it came time to vote, by fans, media, and players, Reese got left behind, hard. Let's talk votes. Caitlin Clark led the entire WNBA in fan voting with almost 1.3 million votes. Reese barely cracked the 500,000 mark. She didn't even break the top 10. That alone tells a story. A player who practically begged her massive online following to show up fell flat. And this wasn't about exposure. This wasn't about awareness. People knew about Angel Reese. The problem is, when they looked at her game, they didn't see an all-star. Reese is averaging 11.3 points and 11.9 rebounds per game. That rebounding stat looks decent until you dig a little deeper. Her shooting percentage? Under 39%. That's a big red flag for a player who makes her living inside the paint. She's also down in nearly every major category compared to last year. Scoring, rebounding, efficiency. That's not progression, that's regression. And when you stack that against the hype machine pushing her as a generational player, the math doesn't add up.
And we saw from the popularity voting, remember, it wasn't just Caitlin Clark, it was me too. Angel was 13th in the All-Star voting. Well, everything I've been told, she should have been at least 11.3 points and 11.9 boards and a 38.5% shooter at 6'3".
Now let's compare that to Caitlin Clark. She's not just getting headlines, she's earning them. She's dropping dimes, knocking down logo threes, leading her team, and turning every road game into a sold-out event. She didn't ask for votes. She didn't go on a campaign tour. She just balled out and let the game speak. Fans responded. Media responded. Players responded. That's what real star power looks like. Here's what a lot of people don't understand. All-Star votes aren't just fan-driven popularity contests. Fans count for 50%. The other half comes from people who know basketball, players, coaches, and the media. And when it came time for those insiders to cast their ballots, Angel Reese wasn't even an afterthought. She was left off entirely. Megan Hall of USA Today, a journalist who's written in support of Reese before, didn't include her. Neither did major outlets like Sports Illustrated. That silence speaks louder than any headline ever could. The gap between Angel Reese's image and her actual basketball impact has never been more clear. The media built her up. The internet loved her story. But the numbers don't lie. Basketball is a results-driven sport. You don't get to be an all-star because you trend on Instagram. You get there because your game demands respect. And right now, her stat sheet isn't demanding anything but a long, hard look at the narrative that's been sold. This whole thing also shines a spotlight on the media itself. For the past year, Angel Reese was the media's golden child. She was everywhere. They told us she was the future of the league. But when push came to vote, even they didn't back her up. That tells you everything. The media helped inflate the balloon, but the moment it started to deflate, they stepped back like nothing happened. So now we have to ask, were they genuinely convinced by her game, or just caught up in a good story? Here's where it gets real for Angel Reese. This is her fork in the road moment. Does she take this as motivation? Does she hit the gym, work on her consistency, polish her shot, and prove she's more than just a storyline? Or does she fade into the background, known more for sound bites and sponsorships than stat lines and success? Because make no mistake, the WNBA is evolving fast. There's a new spotlight, and right now, it's focused on players who deliver. This all-star omission isn't just about Reese. It's a case study in how hype meets reality. If you want to be considered among the league's elite, you've got to perform like it, every night, on both ends. And when the moment comes, you've got to earn it. Angel Reese had the spotlight, she had the headlines, she had the endorsements. But what she didn't have? The votes, the statistics, the consistency. And now the basketball world is telling her, show us you belong. So what do you think? Did the voters get it right? Was this a fair outcome, or do you think Angel Reese got done dirty? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because this story's far from over, and the next chapter might just be Angel Reese's redemption arc, or her fade out. Either way, we'll be watching.